Hi, welcome to my too. My name's Marge. I'm a Hale empath, and I just like having these little talks and the way I feel about things. And I don't know, today I feel pretty good. Day. Um, it was a nice day. It was a pleasant day. It was a warm day. I got some sun on my face. Any day I get some sun on my face and the sun's not a liar, it's a good day for me, man. Those days the sun's a liar, you could look at the sun, stand the sun all day, and it don't put the heat on your face, man. But today it put some heat on my face, and for that I'm grateful. I wasn't gonna do a video today because for me there's not a whole lot going on. I'm just kind of blissed out and kind of going within. I made some butter today, and tomorrow I'll make some cookies and Mom cat had kind of a hard day. She was someplace in her feelings, and so it's you got to respect her and autonomy and allow her the dignity if she wants and respect if she doesn't want to talk about her feelings. Encourage her that if she does, that I'm here to listen and that I'm feeling some kind of ways too, and it's a collective thing, and a lot of people are rectifying emotions and things from their past and releasing things that aren't good for them, and a lot of people are taking this time to go within and get healthier and get motivated and spring is actually I used to take a lot of courses when I was in the military, like one of them was a suicide awareness and preparedness course. It was like a 2-day deal where you learn about the signs and things like things to look for and things like that, and we're coming into an age where more and more people are gonna opt out because it's just they're not finding the joy because they're not in the because the joy is a reflection of what they have in the joy of in themselves, and they don't have it in themselves, so they can't reflect it outwardly. They can't find it. So this hopefully people are using this opportunity to find the joy. Do all the things you want to do, and it's just feed your spirit right now. If you feel like eating apple pie for breakfast, eat apple pie for breakfast. If you want birthday cake for dinner, eat birthday cake for dinner. Now is the time to live how you want to live. You need to put on a couple pounds. Guess what? The weather's getting nice. It'll help motivate you, and the energies are getting fiery. It's about to be Aries season. Everybody wants to get out and about in Aries season. I would think that things are going to start resurrecting after Easter, pun intended. That's the way I see it. People are going to be able to leave, And I think things are going to happen later on. I think there's going to be kind of, because that's how energy works. Things flare. They flare. They happen in waves. So events like this happen in waves. You have the main wave when the initial, back in November when it first started, and there were rumblings of this sickness, and then it was the first wave of all the people that it affected, and then all the stories of how it affected all the people, and data information. Hey, either it's true or it's not. You got to decide within yourself what you're going to find to be true or not. Because what's true for you ain't necessarily true for everybody based on your own frame of reference. You know what I mean? So just don't be wishy-washy. If you have a belief system and you believe in something, that's okay. It's okay. Just be who you are. It's okay to be who you are. We've all been everything in every incarnation. We've all been the jerk. We've all been the nice guy. We've all been the opportunist. We've all been the floozy. We've all been the man slut. We've all been the preacher. We've all been every aspect of every being. We've all been it. More and more people are just starting to see that we've all been it. Oh, I get what that means. I get what that means. it's kind of cool how people are starting to see how we're connected. I love how people are having these open dialogues. I am freaking weird kid stuck on freaking Better Things and Pam Alden right now. Down to the music and how she cooks. I love shows. That's why I like Please Like Me. Joshua Thomas. Him too, because I love shows where they introduce good music and they make food, because I think that is pretty much sums up life right there. Good food with wholesome, natural ingredients to feed your body with good friends. Laughter, sharing stories, happy ones, sad ones. That's what life is, you know? And more people are getting to experience life as it should be. The whole world is grounded. Grounded. On lockdown. People are seeing things that they never thought they would see. Ever. The streets empty in a way that... And they've been empty like this before for one reason or another. This is not the... everything that is happening right now is... people think that it's the first time for things. That a lot of this stuff, it's not the first time. There's cycles, the astrological cycle, and that's what the thing is. And people get quiet, and maybe they'll start reading their signs more and start looking up 111 and synchronicities and the Battle of Los Angeles and even what was her name? Matilda McElroy, the nurse that dictated for the UFO alien the 5.5 hour interview. The alien from Roswell. Tucker's at the door. I gotta get it for him. He's gonna get upset. Feel left out. We can't have him feeling left out. Come on, Tuckamuckaluckabug. Come on in. And don't get in your brother's ear, because then I'll have to yell until you do a take two. He's like, don't get crazy, Mama, don't yell or do the scary voice. I just speak from my diaphragm. You gotta understand. I was a little girl, I had a speech impediment, and I spent a lot of time on that stupid speech bus, and people make fun of me because, oh, you gotta go to the speech bus, and it was only like me and like 2 other people that had to do it, And, so, now I can freaking project my voice in a very, very powerful way, and I have to be mindful of it because the dogs don't know the vibration. All they feel is the vibration of my sternness. They don't know if it's like anger or excited, like direction. Like, do I need to just be a dog and do whatever she says right now? Because most of the time I have no control over these little dogs. They do whatever they want. We have potty pad park corner in the living room. But that's what, I get because human beings had failed them in the first part of their incarnation, so the least I can do is make up for it and make life as comfortable as I can for them. That's pretty much what I'm here to do is try to offer support to people. I'm here for support. If you're going through a hard time, hey, I've been through hard times too. You gotta understand, life experience is just energy. It ebbs and flows. Just as good as things get sometimes, and they can stay good for a while, and you can ride that wave, but energy always dips, and then they get hard, and you learn lessons. Hopefully, you learn to value things more. You're open and more susceptible to gratitude in life. You're more free to speak about your feelings and emotions. You become more open and less closed off. Other people have the opportunity. I mean, everybody has the opportunity to live more open or more closed. It's safer and easier to live more closed, but God, I just think about all the light and the beauty that you miss out on. Life is intended to share with other people. I think it'd be cool to live in like a community on a, like a farm with, a few families and stuff. Friends, people, travelers come and go for a week or a couple, look around the area and then move on their way, help around, exchange in services and goods and stuff like that. And There's been stories told before with people with the same visions, the same line of thinking, you know, and if the more and more people start thinking the same kind of way and trying it out, heck, why not? They haven't tried the other ways. I mean, shoot, the communal living, it works for my ancestors until we got fucking brutally interrupted. Minding our own business, and a bunch of people came in and said, we're gonna take all your shit and freaking massacre your people. Cut your hair and put you in schools. Just weird. People that they don't do it for, it wasn't for any sort of advancement of the people that were here. It was all for self-advancement, and all this karma is being paid. That's what all these cycles are all about. Every cycle. Have you been being a jerk? No, I've been being good. Have ya? No, yeah, I swear. I say so in my Instagram and my YouTube and all over. I tell people how wonderful I am. And then when the camera's off, people are downright dirty. Lowright dirty. Shady. So, all that's the stuff that's coming out. Stories are going to start popping up all over the place. Source had a significant addition today. Kenny Rogers. I was talking about that with Mom earlier. I'm like, man, I remember the beginning of my timeline with him. I was 5 years old, 6 years old. Redding, California, Central Valley, Project City. Hot summers. Freaking, you know, it's on the radio. Jumping from the back seat of the car, the front seat of the car. Listening to The Gambler, you know, just like it was yesterday for me. You know, today's the end of a timeline, very significant one for a great many people, whether your story with him is positive or negative. He's touched a great many lives, and he still will, you know. The energy doesn't die, it just shifts for a little while, moves around. But anyway, that's about all I got for now. Hope you have a rad evening. Peace.